Arsenal have come from behind and won the game against Fulham by 2 goals to 1 to really maintain their 100% unbeaten record in the Premier League. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? Rokan David is my name. We are here to dissect the game of Arsenal. They've gone ahead to really win beautifully at the Emirates. A game that I told you in the match preview that it's not going to be all that easy, but I know Arsenal can go in and really get in a result from this game of football. And we are here to dissect everything as it happened in the game at the Emirates. Mitrovic capitalizing on a mistake made by Gabriel Magalhaes, and then Odegaard equalizing. And guess what? William Saliba with a very good battle with Bernard Leno, and the ball found Gabriel Magalhaes, and Gabriel Magalhaes put Arsenal ahead. And that is the result that has put Arsenal into the first position in the field. Remember, by the time Arsenal was going into play, there are a lot of pressure onto Arsenal. Reason being, Arsenal had gone ahead to really Man City had gone ahead to go back on top of the table, and Arsenal really went ahead to win their game, and obviously they are back on top of the table. That is the power of the Premier League, and Arsenal. Talk of resistance, talk of not giving up, talk of good coaching, talk of good competency, good leadership on the field of play. Players never gave up, and obviously they ultimately went in to really score a goal. And guys, the first positive I want to let you know is all about the set-piece coach of Arsenal, who goes by names of Nicolas Jova. Nicolas Jova was gotten from Man City, and Mikel Arteta was that side and gotten from Man City. Have you known that in every 4 games Arsenal have played, they've managed to score a goal of a set piece? In the game of Crystal Palace, they scored a set piece goal that was scored by Martinelli. The game of Leicester City, they beat Leicester City by 4 goals to 2, and in that game, Gabriel Jesus scored a set piece. In the game of Bournemouth, the goal that Saliba scored, it was a free kick, and Martinelli crossed that ball. It found Xhaka. Xhaka did a cutback to Saliba, and Saliba hit that ball into the back of the net. And today, the goal that has really given Arsenal the win was scored from a set piece, which was a corner. Arsenal's set piece coach needs to be hailed. He needs to be hailed. He needs to be hailed. Arsenal, every game, they're scoring a goal of a set piece. The threat of William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes, Grant Xhaka, is really into Arsenal, and they're really winning everything. And I think the Arsenal fans should be celebrating this in here onto this channel, which goes by the names of Rokani Media Football. Now, let me show you what Arsenal had to score at first, and they couldn't really go in to put in a shift. And Bukayo Saka, to me, looks like he's not yet back to where he's supposed to be. And obviously, it's a positive that several people are really going in to gather goals for Arsenal. For example, this time around, it never required Gabriel Jesus to put in an assist for Arsenal to win. It never required him to go in and really score a goal for Arsenal to win. It never required Martinelli to score for Arsenal to win. But it took Martin Odegaard, the captain, to really cook out something and hit that ball into the back of the net. An unusual person to score for Arsenal, Gabriel Magalhaes. This is what you need if at all you're ready to go in and really have a very beautiful season. Every player on the pitch should be scoring. Obviously, Gabriel Jesus never had a very good game today, we must all admit. But obviously, guess what? Nketiah comes in through, he puts in a shift, and if at all it was not his selfishness, he would have banged himself an assist in this game of football, because he got like 3 times into positions that are not good for shooting in, and he decided to go in to shoot, yet he would have gone in to pass on to his fellow players. But he's coming in, added in a lot of intensity to the side of Arsenal. And let me show you this chance of Martin Odegaard that he had to score when the game was, I think, it was the 20th minute. This chance, that chance was really great for him to go on and really score, but he couldn't score against Leno. It looks like Leno had read every Arsenal player like a book. So when you look at that, you really see that Bukayo Saka was here. You get obviously I cannot blame him that he was selfish, because when you look at him, if at all he was to pass that ball to any Arsenal any Arsenal player on the pitch, he had to really cut back. But obviously, if at all there were an Arsenal player in here for you, he would have gone and really passed this ball, and really an Arsenal player would have scored. But if at all he never passed it and really went in for shot, I would have said, oh, he's too selfish. But the only option he had was to go in and really put that ball in the back of the net. But he was closed down well by Bernard Leno, obviously. And obviously, Arsenal looked like, oh my God, it looked like another long day for Arsenal. And guess what? This is a chance that was given to Eddie Nketiah by Martinelli. He cut inside very well. And obviously, Martinelli had a chance. Sorry, this is Nketiah. Nketiah had a chance to really give Arsenal a win. You see the minutes, 81 minutes, the goal, it was 1-1. He had a chance to give Arsenal a lead, but he failed out. And very many Arsenal players were in here for you, crying for that ball. But Martinelli really played very well in this game of football. Now, another chance for Eddie Nketiah, you see, he controls his ball with the right foot. And because he chose to go and really take it with the right foot, he really delayed and a defender came in and intercepted him, and obviously it never went into that side. But obviously, when you look at Eddie Nketiah, if he went to shoot with his goal for Arsenal, went in to celebrate as he really saved himself from a humiliation of really knowing that, oh, I costed Arsenal a goal, and obviously he gave Arsenal the lead. What a way to correct your mistake. And this is why Mikel Arteta is a good manager, and he has worked a lot on the mentality of these Arsenal players. When you look at how Arsenal has reacted, this has been a different game situation altogether. Just know, for the very first time in the Premier League this season, Arsenal finished the first half without scoring a goal, and they were level. That's a different scenario, because the previous games, Arsenal finished all the 3 games, especially the first half, when they are in the lead. The game of Crystal Palace ended 1-0. The game of Leicester City, Arsenal was leading by 2-0 by half-time. The game of Bournemouth, Arsenal was leading by 2-0 at half-time. You get? And obviously, this was a different game situation altogether, guys. Different game situation. First half, no goal. They come into the second half, and guess what? Gabriel Magalhaes does a very big howler, mistake given out in the 64th minute, in the 56th minute. Arsenal really went ahead to concede a goal, and Mitrovic went ahead to score his 4th goal of the season in the Premier League. And guess what? It took Arsenal only 8 minutes to respond. It shows you that Arsenal is really changed. Leave people who think that Arsenal is still the other Arsenal that people really thought it was. It's no longer that Arsenal, guys. It's no longer that Arsenal. It's a different team altogether. The fight back spirit Arsenal has shown today is really massive. And the substitutes of the manager that he really did, we need to go on and really send kudos to Mikel Arteta. He got off Kieran Tierney and brought on Eddie Nketiah, and he shifted to a 3-5-2 system. And that 3-5-2 system, Martinelli and Bukayo Saka were playing as wing backs, but the way they interchanged from the left and right was really immense. You get? Martinelli put up a very good show. Bukayo Saka put up a very good show. Odegaard, obviously, what a choice to be a captain. Every time Arsenal needed this man, he really showed up on the field of play. He really showed up on the field of play. And let no one lie to you that Martin Odegaard never put in a shift. He put in a shift as a captain. He led his team to where it's supposed to go. And obviously, Arsenal have gotten themselves a win that is so much different. A win that was well fought for, and Fulham came in and put in a shift. Obviously, being a derby, these two teams coming from London, the one comes in from North London, you expected a derby to really be like this. And obviously, Fulham were a team that really gave Arsenal hard time. But obviously, Arsenal really overcame this. They overcame it. They overcame it, and it shows you the mentality of this team. When I was doing my preview, I told you that I expect Arsenal to win, but it's not going to be an easy game. And that's where the game went. It wasn't an easy game for Arsenal, guys. It wasn't an easy game, but the concentration of these players, and they really put in things that everyone would come in and really talk to in here onto the Rokani Media Football. Smash the like button, guys, comment and share. We are having 265 people watching in and only 15 likes, guys. Smash the like button, smash it, guys, because everything looks rosy onto the side of Arsenal. But Let's talk about Thomas Partey. Let's talk about Thomas Partey. Let's talk about Thomas Partey. I've always told you, the supporters of Arsenal, that position, Arsenal needs to find a solution. They need to find a replacement. They need to find a player to come in and really play that position very, very well. Because when you look at that position of Thomas Partey today, he got an injury during the training in the midweek. Sorry, on Friday. He got an injury. And you saw how Arsenal was struggling in the midfield. If Thomas Partey was in this game, Arsenal would have won it comfortably, guys. Would have won it comfortably. Arsenal would have. That is what we call that games of football are won and lost in the midfield. I won't come out and I really credit Fulham for really winning the midfield battle. Obviously, Arsenal has won the midfield battle, but they lacked that going forward tenacity that Thomas Partey really gives you. The way Arsenal plays with Thomas Partey is that when Thomas Partey is there, Grant Xhaka, Odegaard go forward knowing that, oh, everything is done, we are okay, nothing is going to hold us back. And they know that each and every time they lose the ball, they know that there is an insurance policy, because Thomas Partey is like an insurance policy. You know that if Martin Odegaard or Xhaka lose the ball, they know that there is a central defensive midfielder behind them who is going to win it for them. And the team is not going to be really caused a lot of danger. That's why you saw to it that the likes of Odegaard had to play deep this time around. When you saw Odegaard play today, he had to play deep to come and really get this ball from the midfield in the deep areas. But when Thomas Partey is here, there is the way he gets that ball, and Odegaard almost gets every ball when Arsenal is attacking at the center line, because he knows that when they're playing from behind, they only need Magalhaes, Saliba, Partey, Xhaka, Zinchenko, and Ben White. And those players will really start a build-up from behind and really bring the ball towards a side which goes by the names of Arsenal. But today it was a different case altogether. Elneny played very well, according to me. He played very well. He covered the back four, because there is no reason. I never saw any moment when Elneny was really reckless in that midfield. Whenever he got that ball, he could pass very well, but he lacks that Thomas Partey progressive aspect in him. He lacks it. That's why you saw Arsenal struggling a lot in this game. When going forward, Arsenal was struggling a lot because they needed to go in and really put in a shift of a Thomas Partey like. Smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button, comment and share. And this is Rock and David. 300 people watching in, and only we are having 36 likes, guys. It's unbelievable. That is unacceptable, guys. Please show me love. Smash the like button. And if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to go into the right bottom corner and smash the subscription button, guys. Now, you've seen Thomas Partey is now injured. What is the message this is communicating to Mikel Arteta? Obviously, Yuri Tielemans has to be here before I think the game of Leicester. They're playing Aston Villa in the midweek. Yuri Tielemans has to be here, according to me, because when Tielemans comes in through, I think he can really give you a very good cover-up, especially even holding that midfield and really giving you lots of things. Like in the game today, Fulham came in through and really said, all right, now Arsenal is attacking us. Let's go and play a deep line. And Arsenal really looked short of ideas to break down that high line, especially in the first half. You get, before Eddie Nketiah came in through and Arsenal switched to a 3-5-2, Arsenal looked like they're short of ideas. They never broke that line of Fulham a lot. It happened a lot when they brought on Eddie Nketiah and Arsenal was playing with two center forwards. That is Gabriel Jesus and Eddie Nketiah. That's when it really started to shake the side of Fulham. But Fulham came in through, played a deep line. Arsenal played the high line as usual, and they really put in a shift that really gave in Arsenal in the for you. But obviously, credit goes to Arsenal. Credit goes to Arsenal, the players. Credit goes to the manager, Mikel Arteta, because it's written nowhere that every game of football you're going to win it easily. And there are wins that you're going to get, like this one of today, when you never needed to really create lots of chances, but because you are clinical and you've gotten a goal from nowhere. If I'm here to say that Arsenal goal they scored, the second goal, it came out of luck. And when you're scoring goals out of luck, it shows you that everything is dancing to your tunes, and Arsenal is really going the right way. You get? The other thing I want to talk about is Zinchenko. Everyone was asking himself, why is Zinchenko starting ahead of Kian Tierney? I think you've seen it today, that Zinchenko adds a lot to the game of football of Arsenal. And in his absentia, you never saw that left wide area of Arsenal or left wide side of the pitch in full operation. Odegaard was so much playing centrally. Martinelli was not all that vibrant, not until they switched to a 3-5-2, where they really created a lot of space for him to operate. And Gabriel Jesus was really out of the game totally, because that side of Zinchenko, the Zinchenko effect is really something great. And I really believe that he's one of those players that Arsenal should go in and really pray that he really returns back. And I saw him coming through to celebrate his fellow Arsenal fans after they really went ahead to really go ahead and really score that winner against Fulham in the field. That is a man who goes by names of Zinchenko, and obviously came in and celebrated with the team of Arsenal. So lots of things have to be talked about today. And when you look at today's win, puts Mikel Arteta in the following aspect at a side which goes by names of Arsenal, because I'm having lots of things to talk about and I have so much things to flash onto your screen in there for you onto this channel, which goes by names of Rokani Media Football. But smash the like button, guys. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. What a way for Mikel Arteta to celebrate his 100th league match as an Arsenal manager. And these are the stats in there for you, that Arsene Wenger, when he coached his first 100 games for Arsenal, he had 54 wins. Mikel Arteta is having 53 wins. George Graham is having 49 wins. Tom Whittaker had 49. George Alisson had 45. And Herbert Chapman had 45. That is Mikel Arteta, the manager of Arsenal. To me, I really love Mikel Arteta. I really love Mikel Arteta because he really built his system at Arsenal and the board gave him time. And obviously, the fruits are here. Obviously, the obvious fact is that Arsenal has gone ahead to win all its 4 games. It's the only unbeaten side in the Premier League. And obviously, they are going in to do the needful and really bring in what it deserves at a side which goes by the names of Arsenal in the for you. Let me show you that this manager is really special. He did this. Guess what he did with the ball? You get, that was William Saliba. That was William Saliba in there for you. And this is what he did. He did that to hold that ball, and he was really issuing orders, but it looks like it was a throw-in for a side which goes by names of Fulham, and Mikel Arteta was there talking to his players and directing them to do A, B, C, D. So he's really a very good manager, talented, and he knows what he does. I really love Arteta. I don't support Arsenal, and the good thing is that today for me, who supports United, we really got our second win of the season, obviously against Southampton. Again, almost Arsenal had the same game like United, though United never really conceded and they really scored a goal. But obviously, today's games were hard for Arsenal and Manchester United. Teams like Liverpool went to score 9 against Bournemouth. Man City came from behind. It looks like today was not going to be an easy day because even Man City and Chelsea really won, but they came in from far, obviously, in the fight. I was still talking about Zinchenko. Zinchenko is a player who adds a lot when Arsenal is really going forward. The numbers really puts in are really immense, and you won't even know the hype he brings at Arsenal. Zinchenko is really a very good player, but his being out of this game really caused a lot of havoc to Arsenal. If you didn't realize it, let me paper it down for you, or pen it down for you, or articulate it properly for you. Zinchenko, when Arsenal is attacking, he gets off the left back. He doesn't play as a left back. He plays as a midfielder, as an attacking midfielder. He adds so much to that Arsenal side. That is Zinchenko. He adds so much to that Arsenal side, especially going forward. That's why you've seen that every time he's playing in the field of play, that left side of Arsenal is really fluid. Is really fluid and flowing. But today, that touch really lacked. So those 2 players that Arsenal has really lost are really very much crucial into the system of Mikel Arteta. I don't know when Thomas Partey is going to come back because he really has a strain injury. The same applies to Zinchenko, but every Arsenal fan would have been saying, all right, they should be returning early enough. But obviously, for Thomas Partey, we know, we are not surprised. Thomas Partey, we know he was going to get an injury anytime. Is there anyone surprised of Thomas Partey getting an injury? We know him as an injury-prone player. That's why Arsenal is in for Tielemans. And for Zinchenko, I was shocked because I really believe that he has had a proper 3 games, a game start for Arsenal. They've won. But there is a positive in all this that you pick out. What? Even when Arsenal never had Thomas Partey and Zinchenko, they went ahead to put in a shift and won. They won the game of football. They won it. And it's a positive for Mikel Arteta that he can go on and really win when he doesn't have Thomas Partey. And how is it going to look like when Arsenal brings in Pedro Neto and Tielemans? Because it's confirmed that Arsenal is chasing for 2 players in these remaining 5 days of the window, all 4. They want in Tielemans and Pedro Neto. Because in that game, Thomas Partey out, Tielemans playing into that midfield area, obviously it would have been a different game altogether. If at all you had Pedro Neto to come on through, because Bukayo Saka is not looking great, guys. He's not looking great. He's not looking great. And obviously, the reason as to why they don't really take him off the pitch is that Mikel Arteta doesn't have a realistic replacement alternative for him. That's why he plays 90 minutes for all of the games I've seen Arsenal play this season. He has no replacement. And if at all they really bring in an alternative, I think he needs some rest because he's played lots of games. He looks tired. Looks like he's not having the passion to play, but obviously he loves Arsenal. We all know that. So you ask yourself what's wrong with Bukayo Saka, and you have no correct answer for what is wrong with him. And obviously you just have to go on and wait and see what is going to happen in there at Arsenal. And then this man, Zinchenko. This is when Arsenal scored the second goal through a man who goes by the names of Magalhaes. Get what Zinchenko did. He came on through. He's the one dressed in black to celebrate with his teammates. Don't you find him an interesting player? He really loves the club. He really loves the club, and he's a team player. He wanted Arsenal to win, and he came in through and really celebrated with the team. This is what Arsenal has always needed, that every player is playing for the team. Gabriel Magalhaes, Gabriel Jesus, Martinelli, Granit Xhaka, El Nini, Saliba, all into this celebration as one to talk about this goal of Arsenal in the for you that saw them win the game at a side which goes by the names of Emirates. Now, let's get into the stats before I really get into your comments, because I know you guys are out there throwing in your comments. I see very many people in here for you. I'm coming in through Robert Atugonz. I'm coming. Diane, I'm coming. Emma, I'm coming. But let me first go through the match stats, and then I come to read through your comments in there for you, because you guys are really great. All right. The match stats. Smash the like button, guys. 300 people watching in, and we are only having how many likes? 61 likes. Smash it up to 200 likes, guys. Smash it up to 200 likes, guys. Smash it to that level. When you look at the stats today, Arsenal had 22 shots. Fulham had 11. Arsenal had 8 shots on target. Fulham had 3. I really believe that Arsenal was not all that clinical, because 8 shots on target with only 2 goals. I think they would have really gotten in more. And I think out of the 22 shots, I think they must have had close to 12 shots on target, because Mikel Arteta will always call for that. For the possession, he would say, all right, it's okay, because they had 72% possession in the entire 90 minutes. And obviously, Fulham had 28, meaning that Arsenal dominated the game. They dominated the game with a very huge possession. 589 passes completed by Arsenal. Obviously, this is what Mikel Arteta would want from his side. Fulham had 221 passes completed. Passing accuracy, 85. This is what a manager would always love, between 80 and 90. That's not bad for Arsenal in the passing accuracy. And obviously, Fulham had 61%. Fouls, Arsenal had 6 fouls. And obviously, Fulham had 12 fouls. 2 yellow cards to Arsenal, 3 yellow cards to a side which goes by the names of Fulham. 0 offside, 0 red cards. 1 offside for Arsenal and 0 for Fulham. 9 corners by Arsenal and 2 corners for side which goes by names of Fulham. It shows you pure dominancy from that Arsenal side, and obviously they went in to put in a shift, and obviously they're on top of the table. They're the unbeaten team, and you won't deny the fact. Hate Arsenal or love it, they're on top of the table. 4 games, maximum 12 points. They're up and running. even without Thomas Partey and Zinchenko, they've gone ahead to put in a shift of winning this game of football in there for you. Let's go into your comments, guys, because it looks like it has been long without reading your comments. I have Alan WGP says win. Obviously, Arsenal won. Then Musisi Abdul says Maman, all right. Then we are having Elton. Elton says congratulations in there for you. Then I'm having Aiton. He's telling us that Saka was disappointing. I think Nketiah needs more playing time. Definitely the central midfield needs more work and cover. Yeah, that's it. Bukayo Saka never had a disappointing game. I think for today, he found himself into a shooting area in the Tina's box area. Most of the games, he was playing so much wide, but this time now, he narrowed the pitch down. He narrowed the pitch a lot, and I really saw him trying to improve. He's struggling to get back to the form you guys know him about. But obviously, I know he's going to get back. But obviously, today I think has played better. I think the games that have been playing, I think has played better today, guys. Don't you think so? Don't you think he has played better according to the games he's been playing for Arsenal? I think today he looked so much better according to me. And slowly by slowly he'll get there. That's why Mikel Arteta wants Pedro Neto at the side which goes by names of Arsenal. Talking about Nketiah and needing more playing game time, obviously he's going to get more game time because every week Arsenal is going to be playing 2 games. In Europe, in the Premier League. Europe and the Premier League. So Arsenal was drawn against which teams? PSV and Heaven. There's another one, Glee Meets. You get? Is this Spezia? So 4 teams in that group. And I really believe that Nketiah is going to be starting the UEFA Europa League. And obviously, Gabriel Jesus is going to be starting into the Premier League. But obviously, he's going to get more playing time because games are really so much many. 2 games per week. You can't play Gabriel Jesus every game. Obviously, he's going to start in for you. And the central midfield needs more cover and work. Obviously, that's why Arsenal is chasing in for Yuri Tielemans. And we expect him to show up immediately at a side which goes by the names of Arsenal when they really go ahead and really need him to come on and really put in a shift for Arsenal in there for you. All right. I'm having Luca Denzia says Odegaard was wow, but we need a central midfielder and more creative winger like Neto who decides quickly. Yeah. Because the flair of Bukayo Saka is lacking. I told people say, Rokani, you support Manchester United. That's why you talk ill about Saka. But guys, ask yourself, why did Arsenal want Rafinha? You get? Why do Arsenal want Pedro Neto? Why do Arsenal want Moussa Diaby? Look, compare their technical abilities to that of Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka is a very good player, but trust me, Rafinha adds more to the attack of Arsenal than what Bukayo Saka, or would have added more to the attack of Arsenal that Bukayo Saka really provides. It's not an agenda to Bukayo Saka, but Pedro Neto in a game of today, you see how Martinelli does that side. If you have a player who can do a Martinelli on the Bukayo Saka side, obviously it's going to be very good, and the opponent will feed you attack. I'm not having an agenda on Bukayo Saka, but I really believe that he needs competition. And Bukayo Saka might really have a lot in his sack, but because he really believes that, all right, I'm the only player who is playing this position. I'm loved. I've come from the academy of Arsenal, so I'm 100% okay. No one can really take me off. So Bukayo Saka needs to get in a player. Arsenal needs to get in a player who is going to put more or pile more pressure on Bukayo Saka. I don't know whether you guys are really getting my point. That's my point. Bukayo Saka needs to go in and really put on pressure at the side which goes by names of Arsenal. Then I'm having Elton says, I love to see what Vieira can do. He should have come in for El Nini. He can't play where El Nini plays. El Nini is a central defensive midfielder, and obviously, if at all Vieira was supposed to come in through, obviously Arsenal was supposed to really go and take off Odegaard or Bukayo Saka, because I really believe that those are the positions where he feels comfortable in there for you. El Nini is a central defensive midfielder, and unless you wanted Granit Xhaka to go in and really play that position, of which I don't believe that Granit Xhaka is good at playing as a CDM. I don't believe so. So that's why El Nini played the full 90 minutes. So that's the beauty of having a very huge squad. And today, Arsenal has really enjoyed it. Then Jakisa Morris has told us that replacements for Partey really much needed, i.e. no Tielemans, but should be Casado from Brighton. I really believe it's hard to forget Casado. And I think Tielemans is going to be the guy coming in for Arsenal. And I think People who don't know Tielemans can act as a central defensive midfielder. He can play as a box-to-box midfielder. He can play as a central attacking midfielder. So him coming that Arsenal, he has a lot in his wardrobe. Trust me. In his draw, has a lot of things that can come in and really help Arsenal a lot. Hugo, a.k.a. T-Bone, has told us that we move. Obviously, good win for Arsenal. Good win for Arsenal. Keep winning because you guys are really putting in a shift that everyone would like his team to be playing like that. I support Manchester United, but I would like to see Arsenal as we've won today against Southampton. We've put in a fight, and obviously Arsenal has put in a fight today. Defended very well, though they really considered a stupid goal. Obviously, even Saliba committed a mistake on the game of Leicester City, but fans just continue to hail his name because he's a very good defender. Gabriel Magalhaes offering out that ball to Mitrovic, you shouldn't skin him. You shouldn't slet him because he put in a shift and went in and really corrected his mistake and gave Arsenal the lead and the goal that has really given Arsenal a win. So I really believe that Arsenal is really having a very good team. The Tielemans deal is not confirmed yet because Arsenal aren't willing to buy him and they can get him for free after 3 months. Not 3 months. January, he's not yet for free, but they can get him on a more cheaper price that doesn't even exceed 3 or 5 million pounds. So I really believe that Arsenal should go in and bring in Tielemans because they should get him because he has been on their list for so long. Then Elton, after 12 months, 12 months, that is next summer. But do you think Arsenal can play without Tielemans or any other player like a Sido or Tonali and very many others this season? I really believe they will go in and bring him in. They'll bring in Tielemans, I know, and the central defensive midfielder, if not Tielemans. I would like to see Vieira on the pitch. Me too. I don't support Arsenal, but I really want to see him because when you look at the highlights of him play on YouTube, he's really a very exciting player. You get? He's really a very exciting player and good on the ball. It could come as a surprise. It could come as a surprise. I don't know what would come as a surprise, but obviously, thank you for watching in, Bonnet. Then Brenda Tricia, I'm really surprised. You love Arsenal, all right? What has surprised you today? I knew Arsenal was going to win according to me. My prediction was Arsenal is going to win this game of football, but obviously it's going to be hard for them to come in through and really put in a shift as they put an easy shift, or it wasn't going to be an easy goal for Arsenal today. It wasn't going to be an easy goal for Arsenal, guys. Not at all. Not for any second. You get? James is saying, bravo to Arsenal, all right. Thank you for watching in, James. Then Walisha Emma says, I love Arsenal, all right. Thank you for loving your club. Then I'm having Diana Cavaletse. Indeed, we need a defensive midfielder because El Nini wasn't convincing. To me, I really believe that covering the back four, El Nini can do it very well. But the duels he wins in that midfield are really so much limited to a Thomas Partey. So you need a player next to Thomas Partey that can win those duels and can really have lots of passes put into that game of football. Because I think when I'm doing the player ratings, I should really let you know what Thomas Partey put in, the distance he covers, the duels he wins, the duels has been winning, his passes, and how Arsenal really plays around him when he's in the field of play. So Thomas, it was convincing, but Arsenal needs better. They need better. They need better because that wasn't really great. To be honest, Bukayo Saka needs a competitive helper. That's it. That's it. If you want to see Bukayo Saka to the levels that he's supposed to be playing on, Arsenal needs to get in a Pedro Neto. That's it. To really know that that position is not really only for him. When he wanted to get that position off Pepe, he put in a shift. And after getting Pepe out of that position, Bukayo Saka felt like, all right, I'm now untouchable, but Arsenal is going to get out of the position. So he needs a wake-up call. He needs a wipe on his back to get back to where he's supposed to be. It means Leno does well. All right. Yeah, Leno was good in goal today, guys. He was good in goal, but obviously Arsenal had to score past him. Hey, David, this is Walude Asman. Thanks for the good job. Arsenal was a lucky win. It wasn't a lucky win. It wasn't a lucky win. The goal was lucky, but Arsenal kept knocking on the door of the defense of Fulham. That's it. And at any time, you saw that Arsenal was really creating chances, and they only needed a moment of concentration to go ahead and put up that goal in the back of the net. Obviously, the goal was lucky, the winning goal, but luck is part of the game. Who wouldn't like to be having luck around him? If you're having luck around you, obviously you'll be winning. I support Manchester United. I remember very many games. That's why I always had what we call the faggy time at Manchester United, because we always scored goals late. And for Arsenal's case, they scored the goal in the 85th minute of the game. Can you imagine? 85th minute of the game. But United could go and score a goal in the added minutes of the game, in the last added minute of the game. That's why it was called faggy time. And Arsenal never needed to go into the added minutes to get that score done. They just had to go in and really score the winner. That's it. So it took Arsenal how many minutes, by the way? It took Arsenal 21 minutes to score a winner. You get? But after scoring that first goal to level the game, Arsenal put in more energy. They wanted a win. They wanted a win. In their minds, they were saying, we are not going to settle for less. And obviously, they never settled for less. Guys, we are having 200 people watching in live, and we are only having 88 likes. Guys, smash the like button. Smash the like button, guys, to 150. Smash the like button, guys, and let's roll, because I'm reading your comments, and let's roll. I'm having Farouk Malungu Mutale. We need another wide player in Neto and a midfielder who can sit on the base of the midfield. Partey is not serious. No, Partey is serious. Partey is serious, but he's always injured. 3 games in the season, the 4th game, he couldn't put in a shift. That's why Tielemans needed at Arsenal. They need Tielemans at Arsenal and Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto to go on and play onto the right attacking side of the midfield. Then Tielemans to come in and play in the midfield, because you never know. What if Granit Xhaka gets an injury? Who's going to come in through? You get? That's why Arsenal really needs in another midfielder. Then Diane is telling us that, I agree with you, Robert Atugonza. He needs cover because he can't cope with 90 minutes. All right. Then Ronnie K says, let's pray for our players. All right. Yeah. Prayer doesn't lie, because the Lord really is the main issue into this. Then sports update. We are Arsenal, man. All right. Arsenal won today, and obviously they really had to win. Just know I love what you do, bro. Thank you, sports update. Thank you. I really love your company and you guys loving me back. To be back, I love my players fully back fit. All right. They'll come in through. Don't get worried. Your players will come in through and they'll be fit in there for you. I've been Ronnie K, where are you? Then I'm having Wilmot Milan saying that the game was a good one, but there is still a need for improvement in the midfield area. I think getting few more players to strengthen will be necessary. Obviously, that's Tielemans and Pedro Neto. Arsenal really in need of them. All right. Then I'm having Samil Hodra. I think we missed Zinchenko, who so much. He has the way he moves the ball forward all the time. He's well decorated. Yeah. If there is anyone who really doubts the effectiveness of Zinchenko, then we are watching the different game of football together. Zinchenko, when he goes forward, he doesn't go into the wide areas. No way. He just goes into those. There is something I want to show you on your screen. Because I want to show you the wide areas where Zinchenko operates. I want to really give you a right example of Zinchenko and how he operates when he's playing for Arsenal. Because Kieran Tierney is good going forward, but he plays wide off the pitch. You get? He plays wide off the pitch. That is a man who goes by names of Tierney. That's why he was so silent in this game. But if at all Zinchenko was there, every time he's going forward, Zinchenko plays as a midfielder. That's it. That's the beauty of Zinchenko. Every time he's going forward, he turns into a midfielder, not a fullback. So he's a left back for Arsenal. When he crosses the center line, he becomes a central midfielder. And obviously, he's good on the ball and he plays good centrally. And that really enables him to go in and really put in a shift that everyone accepts at Arsenal. I failed to get the pitch. I would love to show you the pitch on how Zinchenko really plays. Congratulations, all Arsenal fans. This is Tiba Juka Robert. Thank you for watching in. Then I'm having Thaddeus Comedian says, any updates about transfers for Arsenal? Arsenal is in for Pedro Neto and Yuri Tielemans. Those are the two realistic deals that Arsenal is going to go on and really accomplish on the deadline, before the deadline day in the for you. And then we're having Musisi Abdul. Arsenal guys are great, but Arthur Melo is coming to back up. I think they're not in for Arthur Melo. Not in for Arthur Melo. They're in for Yuri Tielemans. Then Bukayo Saka has fatigue. He has played more minutes. He should get a rest through. That is one of the factors that has really derailed his game. Has played a lot of games, because the fact is, ever since the 12th of May in 2021, he has not been rested. He has played 46 Arsenal games consecutively. Every game of Arsenal, he has played it. He has played it ever since May 2021. This is Musisi Abdul. Says, Rokani, I like you. I like you too, guys. Thank you for liking me. I love you guys. But subscribe to this channel, guys. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in on a day. And smash the like button. Smash it. We want 150 likes. 48 to go, guys. I'm having Orunati at Daytona. Hey, David. It is true Saka needs a rest a lot. I'm Arsenal fan, but Saka out of it. Big win. Obviously, I agree with you. He really needs a player like Pedro Neto to sometimes come in through and get the job done. Saka, too selfish. To me, I really believe that he's selfish, but today I think he was not all that selfish. All right. Then Adetonya, love what Atta did today by changing the team to text his player. Yeah, he really changed and really showed us that he's a very good manager. That is Mikel Arteta. Today, Arsenal was great. I like the comeback. Yeah, a different situation, and Arsenal has given it a different approach. And obviously, they've gone in and won. Good for Arsenal. For sure, Rokani. That's why I like your show. Big up to Rokani Media. And with those two players, Net and Tielemans, it's my player, Arsenal, to complete those signings. Yeah, Arsenal is really in the final touches to really get these players. But the problem is they have not yet agreed the amount of money. For Tielemans, £35 million is wanted by Leicester. Arsenal is saying, with 1 year left on his contract, we're offering only 45. For Pedro Neto, Arsenal is offering £35 million. Wolverhampton Wanderers wants £50 million. So there is a gap of £15 million between the two deals that Arsenal wants to go in and really get done. You get? That is of Tielemans and Pedro Neto. Thank you for watching in. Then we are having Victor. He's telling us that my lovely Arsenal team is giving me joy, but still need some fresh legs as a CM and right winger. Ask you as well. Yeah, we've been talking about that all day. Good evening, brother. Thank you for Sola for watching in. I'm having Musisi Abdul, Marco Asensio, Neto, Cody, and Zaha. Who is coming? Watch out so much on Marco Asensio and Pedro Neto. Those two. If at all this deal of Pedro Neto fails to materialize, I think Arsenal will go in for Marco Asensio because he's cheaper and he's really experienced, and Mikel Arteta might be really having him on his list. Sincerely, we need a central midfielder, obviously. That has been confirmed. Team can't win easily every time, but Arsenal miss Partey and Zinchenko. That's it. We've been stressing that since this video started. Then I love your decisions. All right, thank you, Freddie, for watching in. For Sola says, seriously, we need a good backup for Saka. Yeah, that's it, because I think if at all Bukayo Saka can go in and really give in some 15 goals this season, then Odegaard has already scored 3. Remember last season, Odegaard came in through and really scored only 7 goals and put up 4 assists. Now, in 4 games, he has 3 goals, meaning that if Odegaard can raise his goal scoring level to 15 and Bukayo Saka gets to like 15, meaning that you'll be wanting Gabriel Jesus to go in and really get you some 20 goals a season. Obviously, Arsenal will go in and be into the title race. Arsenal, people are really seeing at it and really saying, oh, they can't. Trust me, Arsenal has all the weapons to compete for the title, especially when they bring in Pedro Neto and Tielemans. Those two they report at Arsenal, obviously, expect them to go in and really be a competitive team. Peter Ikena, I love the spirit in the boys for putting up a fight till they finished up Ghana's 3 points at last. That's it. Good. Thank you for watching in, Peter. Smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. Smash it. Smash it. We're having Farouk Malungu Mutale. He's not serious by so getting injuries. This is why I'm saying he's not serious midfielder. Remember, the times of Vieira and Keane play always, the game, whole season minutes, those. You can't blame a player of being an injury-prone player. That's not all about unfitness or unseriousness, but it's part of him. But what worries me about Thomas Partey is, when he was playing for Atletico Madrid, he was not an injury-prone player. And the physios of Arsenal doing a very good job to really keep him fit or treat him well, because we know that he never played any game for Arsenal. I think since March, he never played any game for Arsenal since March. He returned in through and tried to put in a shift. And obviously, 3 games in, he played well in the preseason. He comes in, plays 3 games in, plays very well. He gets an injury during training. That's Thomas Partey for you, but don't call him unserious. He also doesn't want to really be injured because he enjoys playing for Arsenal. Mark Love says, bro, I just love the way you analyze football. You make it very interesting. Thank you, Mark, for watching in. Then I'm having Fasola. Saka need a rest a bit. That's it. That's why Arsenal is in for Pedro Neto. Rokan, bro, Neto and Tiedemann has to be recruited immediately to improve the quality. Yeah, you're right, because I think Tiedemann comes straight into the starting 11 of Arsenal. I think Granit Xhaka is really going to go on the bench, according to me. When Tiedemann comes in through, Xhaka is going to go on the bench, and Thomas Partey, Odegaard, and Tiedemann is going to be the ideal midfield 3 for Arsenal. That's it. The truth is you understand football, bro, because you don't have bias in your analysis. Keep it up. You'll go to heaven. Obviously, thank you very much, Atugonza. By the way, why should I have bias on a team like Arsenal? Even if I'm analyzing Man City, I'll come in and give you my real analysis. And I tell you that we are 1 game away from playing Arsenal. That is Manchester United. Arsenal is going to come to Old Trafford on 4th. It's going to be a Sunday. We are going to be here watching this game of football. But obviously, Arsenal has an upper hand. Amidst us trying to gather up wins, 2 consecutive wins after Liverpool and winning against Southampton today, obviously, you know that Arsenal is really having a very good team. It has been built for 3 good years. It's putting in a shift game in, game out. And you can't come out and really say that we are the favorites to win. Obviously, Arsenal are really a good team. They are really a good team. I respect Arsenal, and however much I don't like the team because of our history and rivalry, but I respect them, and anything good about Arsenal, I'll come in here and really say it in blue and white. Then Mbale Daniel says, congrats to our captain. That's the spirit he showed today. Obviously, the fighting spirit of Odegaard, guys. Odegaard. The captaincy that was given to him is really making him work off his ass. Then Otobo Isaac, thank you for watching in. Then there is Favor Aremu. Arsenal need a better aggressive winger on the right to give Saka competition. I think Saka is now comfortable. He needs a wipe off his back. All us to come in and really do the needful. Then I'm having Asman is telling us that really, he's saying, really, we are lucky to have a fantastic manager by the names of Mikel Arteta. I think in 2 years' time, he will be one of the best managers in the world. Obviously, it's going to be, because if I told he was not good, Pep Guardiola couldn't have spotted him. But Pep Guardiola spotted him even before he started being a manager actively, because he had studied all his courses for the management. But obviously, he was not really doing it practically. And get told him, please, let's go to Man City. Then I'm having Arsenal need to get Yuri Tielemans and Pedro Neto, obviously. When are they coming back? The manager has not yet specified, but I think in the press conference, because Arsenal is going to play Aston Villa, I think on Wednesday, I think in the press conference on Monday or Tuesday, he'll be telling us when these players are expected to come back. So that's another story to come in and really cover. Tielemans to Arsenal, obviously. Pius, thank you for watching in. Then I'm having Kalipa Kasi. Hey, big brother, watching you from Italy. Oh, thank you for watching in Roma. I love your program. Thanks for the good work. And I'm glad to see Arsenal playing good football and winning. Yeah, Arsenal really playing good football. When Mikel Arteta came in here, he was really trying to really add up results. You get? He was masquerading results because he never had the players he wanted to play and fit his system. Obviously, guess what happens? He starts to bring in players, and players are many, and obviously he has built up a team, and the team is playing in his entire shape. I'm having Kasole Joffrey, I like the winning mentality Arteta has brought in the Arsenal team. I like your analysis, bro. Thank you. Then Simplex Kasimba, the absence of Partey has heavily been felt. He's the hub of the Arsenal midfield. When he's in that Arsenal midfield, he brings everyone to play. Yeah, he brings everyone to play, but don't underestimate the absence of Zinchenko. I think if at all Arsenal had one blow of Thomas Partey, it would have been a different type of game altogether. I think Zinchenko would have really made up some marauding runs off the left side of the half spaces. That's it. But the absentia of Thomas Partey and Zinchenko was a double hit, was a double hammer blow onto the Arsenal team. But obviously, Arsenal has won. Let's wait and see when Zinchenko and Thomas Partey return. I need your prediction on what? Thaddeus Comedian, my prediction on what? All right. Then Thaddeus Comedian, I'm an Arsenal fan. All right. Thank you for watching in. Or he's keeping these players for United. No, he can't. He can't. He can't. He can't. He needs them. He needs them. He wouldn't keep them for United. That's it. But before I really sign out, smash the like button, guys. And guys, if at all you're watching me for the very first time, endeavor to get to the right bottom corner. And guys, subscribe to our channel. And guys, this is what Arsenal fans really want to see a lot. This is what Arsenal fans want to see a lot. Obviously, it's what? It's the table. It's the Premier League table. Arsenal is on top. 4 games played, 4 wins, 0 losses, 0 draws, 11 goals scored, 3 goals conceded, 8 goal difference with 12 points. What a way to start the season. Man City, 4 games played, 3 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 0 losses, 13 goals scored, 5 goals conceded, 8 goal difference. Everything looks like level at Arsenal, but Arsenal is really having more points. That are 2 because they really went ahead to really win the game of today. And obviously, Mikel Arteta is a happy man. And obviously, they've managed to go in and really win this game of football. Guys, you've been a very good audience. Thank you for watching in. I love you a lot. And obviously, I won't read these other comments for you. All right, let me throw in. First of all, I've always been reading. Keep the good work, David. All right. Then Mokasa, not read yours. I like the way Arteta is doing his things in these for good vibes. Obviously, thank you for watching in. Then Senawulia Joseph Rokani, I'm sorry to ask, but I want to know your nationality. I'm Ugandan. I'm Ugandan and African. I'm Ugandan African, guys. Thank you for watching in. Then Farouk Malungu Mutale. Arteta is keeping Partey and Zinchenko for United game because in the press conference he said the team is all fine. Yeah, after the press conference, they had to train. They trained, that's it. And that's when he really got an injury. That's when Zinchenko and Thomas Partey got an injury in the for you. But I would like to know, where are you broadcasting? Because I'm from Uganda. Obviously, I'm broadcasting in from Kampala, Uganda. That's it. Thank you for giving entertainment with us, football. May God bless you, guys. May the Almighty God bless you abundantly, all the viewers of the Rokani Media Football and the subscribers to this channel. Thank you. It's always nice talking to you guys, and I love you a lot. Keep up the fire burning. But Arsenal has gone ahead to win its 4th game of the season. But one thing that most of you have not given an eye is that in all of these 4 games, Arsenal has been scoring a set piece. Have you been knowing that? Arsenal has been scoring a set piece on all these goals. It shows you that in all these games, it shows you how much Arsenal work on set pieces during the training. Thank you guys for watching in. I'm coming back, I think, with the manager's reaction and obviously some transfer news for Arsenal. A sign out for now. See you later. Rokan David is my name. And see you later, guys. You are really an amazing audience. And you guys, the numbers you've flown to me have really forced me to really go in and start doing live streams. I think I should start doing at least one live stream on a daily, isn't it? Hope you guys will love it. I'm out.